You all are not allowed to judge me. What started off as some dal to make some dumpling, and dal ended in this delicious smoked turkey soup, and I'll tell you just how it happened. I was telling my husband recently, it's time for us to move away from this meat eating. Now that man is a meat mouther, but we agreed we'll move away from the meat eating. But I said, you know what, we'll take baby steps. And the step would begin today. So today we would cook no meat. So my intention, as I stated before, was to make some dal and some dumplings. So I put my dal to soak, and then eventually I put it up to boil with the salt, black pepper, and turmeric, finely thyme, because you remember it's dal I'm making, right? So I placed that up to boil while I prepared the aromatics or the seasoning. So I place in the onions. No, I cut up my onions. I cut up my flavoring pepper. We call it flavoring pepper, but somebody said pimentos. I know it's pimento, but I call it flavoring pepper. For the sake of the video, I have to say pimentos. I also have some fitweed. I know it as fitweed because some of you know it as shadow benny, some of you know it as cilantro, but it's the same thing. Right, so we place it inside there, and you all know I love garlic. So I had to use a whole lot of garlic. And they say if you pound it, it releases something that is good for the body. I don't know, but I'm gonna pound it and I'm gonna try it. That is what I do. So we pound the garlic, peel it, pound it, and cut it up, and I place all of that in there, leave it to boil. Now I like my dal to boil until it looks like that. I didn't blend it to anything, and then I had a bright idea. Actually, I don't know how bright the idea was, but you know what? Put some smoked turkey. Put some smoked turkey, and only I put some smoked turkey in what was supposed to be dal. I added some more water and say I put some more seasoning, more garlic, more shadow benny, and then I put in some carrots, a good bit of carrots. So you all know where I headed. A good bit of carrots. I had pumpkin in the fridge. I take it down, I put some pumpkin inside there. At that point, Jaden come in and say, "Mommy, what's smelling so good? Let me taste it first." So I gave him some. I had some yam, 2 pieces of white yam. I put it in with some Irish potato. And I had a ball of flour that I had made previously. It was leftovers, so it was partially frozen. I took it down and I worked with it. So this is me cutting. I kind of had frozen flour inside there, but the end result was perfect. That didn't affect anything. And then I placed in some Maggi chicken noodle soup. You all know by now that I don't like to use pack seasoning, but something about Maggi when you're making soup. Maggi chicken noodle soup, and I think this was a Jamaican one, the first time I was trying that. Y'all wanna taste this thing? Wanna taste this thing? This thing is just looking good enough. This thing tasting delicious, delightful, heavenly. Lord have mercy. But anyway, that is how I went from making a pot of dal, what was supposed to be eaten with dumpling, to this pot of soup. So I hope you enjoyed my video. God bless you. Love you. Bye.